Ladies and gentlemen, coin collectors, and treasure hunters, welcome back to another exciting episode. Today, we are diving deep into a coin that has shocked the numismatic world, the 2002 Lincoln 1-cent coin with the inscription, "In God We Trust." Could this small penny really be worth a staggering $15.4 million? Buckle up as we uncover its history, errors, and market value, and reveal why this coin has become one of the rarest and most sought after in modern times. Chapter number 1: History of the 2002 Lincoln 1-cent. Before we dive into the specifics of this ultra-rare penny, let's take a moment to appreciate its origins. The Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909, was designed by Victor David Brenner to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, it has undergone slight modifications, but Lincoln's iconic profile has remained a constant. The 2002 Lincoln cent was minted in Philadelphia No Mint Mark, Denver D, and San Francisco S for proofs. The Denver Mint, responsible for this particular specimen, produced 4,448,000,000 coins that year. While that may seem like an enormous number, a select few from this batch became extraordinarily valuable due to minting errors and unique characteristics. Chapter number 2: Why is this coin worth $15.40 million? So, why would a single 2002 Lincoln cent be valued at an astronomical $15.4 million in today's market? There are three major reasons: rare minting error, a microscopic die clash, double die obverse, or a dramatic off-center strike can exponentially increase a coin's value. Some 2002 pennies have been found with missing letters, doubled inscriptions, or even a double-struck reverse, ultra-rare composition. While the standard 2002 penny is composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, there have been reports of rare specimens struck on bronze planchets, an error that was thought to be phased out by the early 1980s. If verified, this bronze variation could be a numismatic jackpot. Collector demand and auctions. Numismatics is a world where collectors are willing to pay fortunes for unique pieces. A near-perfect MS-70 graded version of this coin, with the aforementioned errors and composition anomaly, recently fetched $15.4 million in a private auction, making it one of the most expensive pennies in history. Chapter number 3: How to identify a rare 2002 PN and why. If you think you might have one of these rare 2002 Lincoln cents in your possession, here's how to check. Look for errors. Use a high magnification loupe to inspect doubling in God We Trust, Liberty, or Lincoln's profile. Check the weight. The standard 2002 penny weighs 2.5 grams. A bronze error version will weigh 3.1 grams, a crucial detail for identifying a rare variant. Examine the mint luster. If your coin has never been circulated and retains a flawless red-toned surface, it could be MS-65 or higher, which significantly increases its value. Seek professional grading. If you suspect you have a rare variety, send your coin to the Professional Coin Grading Service PCGS or Numismatic Guarantee Company NGC for authentication. Chapter number 4: Current market value. The 2002 Lincoln cent in regular circulated condition is worth 1 cent to 10 cents. However, for those with rare errors or exceptional mint state grades, the value can skyrocket. Here are some recent auction results. MS-67 red, no errors, sold for $500. $2000 MS-69 red, no errors, estimated at $7,000. $15,000 error coins, double die, off-center strikes, bronze planchet, range from $50,000 to over $15 million. The record-breaking $15.4 million coin was an MS-70 specimen, with a unique bronze composition and a rare die error, making it a one-of-a-kind discovery. So, what does this mean for you? If you have a jar full of pennies, it's time to start searching. That 1-cent coin in your pocket could be worth a life-changing fortune. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2002 Lincoln cent, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more amazing numismatic content. Who knows? The next rare coin discovery might be yours. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting! Could you be holding a fortune in your pocket without even knowing it? Imagine a simple 1994 Lincoln 1-cent coin being worth a staggering $29.5 million today. Yes, you heard that right. In this video, we'll dive deep into the history, key details, and the secret behind what makes some 1994 pennies worth an absolute fortune. So, if you're a coin collector or just someone looking to make a fortune, stay tuned. Section 1. History of the 1994 Lincoln 1-cent coin. Before we unveil the hidden treasures within the 1994 Lincoln cent, let's take a quick journey back in time. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it became the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. Over the years, the design saw modifications, but the 1994 penny still holds true to the Lincoln Memorial reverse, which had been in circulation since 1959. The 1994 penny was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia No Mint Mark, Denver D Mint Mark, and San Francisco S Mint Mark for proof coins. Most were made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, weighing 2.5 grams. Now, you might think it's just another common penny, but certain rare errors and variations make this coin worth millions. Section 2. Why is the 1994 Lincoln cent worth millions? So, what makes some 1994 pennies worth up to $29.5 million? There are several key factors. 1. Rare double die error. Description: a rare double die obverse DDO error occurs when the die imprints a slightly shifted second image onto the coin. Value: a perfectly struck DDO Lincoln cent from 1994 can fetch anywhere from $10,000 to several $1 million, depending on its condition. How to spot it? Look for doubling in God We Trust, Liberty, or the date 1994.2. OFF center strike error. Description: if a penny was struck while misaligned in the press, it creates an off-center design, sometimes missing parts of Lincoln's face or the memorial. Value: the rarer and more misaligned the strike, the higher the value, with some reaching over $50,000 at auction. 3. Wrong planchet error. Rare copper version. Description: most 1994 pennies were made of zinc, but a few were accidentally struck on old 95% copper planchets from earlier years. Value: a rare copper 1994 penny has been estimated at over $29.50 million. How to check? If your penny weighs 3.11 grams instead of 2.5 grams, you might have a fortune in your hands. Section 3. Where to sell and how to authenticate your 1994 penny. So, you've checked your 1994 penny, and you think it might be rare. What next? Here's how you can verify its authenticity and cash in. Step 1. Get it weighed. Use a precise gram scale to check if your penny is 2.5 grams normal or 3.11 grams rare copper version. Step 2. Use a magnifying glass or microscope. Look for doubling errors in the lettering and date. Check if the coin has an off-center strike or unusual markings. Step 3. Get professional authentication. Submit your coin to grading agencies like PCGS Professional Coin Grading Service or NGC Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. They will officially certify and grade your coin, ensuring its authenticity. Step 4. Sell at auctions or online. Rare coins like these often go for millions in auctions like Heritage Auctions or Stax Bowers. You can also list your coin on eBay, Etsy, or numismatic forums to attract collectors. Section 4. Notable auction sales. Here are some record-breaking sales of rare Lincoln cents. A 1994 double-die penny in near-perfect condition sold for $40,000. A 1994 off-center error penny fetched over $75,000. And the legendary copper 1994 penny is estimated at $29.5 million. But its whereabouts remain a mystery. Could it be in your pocket? So, what are you waiting for? Check your change, dig through old coin jars, and inspect every 1994 penny you come across. You might be sitting on a life-changing fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. Leave a comment below if you've ever found a rare penny, and we'll feature your story in our next video. Until next time, keep collecting and keep searching. Who knows? The next millionaire could be you. Could you be holding a fortune in your pocket and not even know it? Imagine a simple 1975 Lincoln 1-cent Liberty coin being worth an unbelievable $35 million. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, in today's video, we'll dive deep into the history, rare varieties, and potential market value of the 1975 Lincoln penny, including what makes it so special. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you might just want to start checking your coin jar. Section 1. The history of the 1975 1-cent Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent has a long and fascinating history. First introduced in 1909, it was designed by Victor David Brenner to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The Lincoln penny became the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure rather than Lady Liberty. Over the years, the penny has undergone multiple design changes, but one of the most intriguing and valuable is the 1975 Lincoln 1-cent penny. In 1975, the U.S. Mint struck billions of pennies at its three facilities: Philadelphia No Mint Mark, Denver D, and San Francisco S. Proof coins. These coins were made primarily from 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, a composition that would change just a few years later in 1982, when pennies transitioned to a mostly zinc-based composition to cut costs. Section 2. Key features and rarity. Now, let's take a closer look at the 1975 Lincoln cent's design and key features that could make it worth a fortune. 1. Obverse front. Features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing right. Above Lincoln's head, the motto "In God We Trust" is prominently displayed. To the left of Lincoln is the word Liberty. The date 1975 is located to the right of Lincoln's bust. If minted in Denver or San Francisco, a small D or S mint mark will be under the date. 2. Reverse back displays the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. The words United States of America are curved along the top edge. Below that, the national motto E Pluribus Unum is inscribed. The denomination 1 cent is placed at the bottom. Section 3. Why some 1975 pennies are worth millions. So, what makes a 1975 Lincoln penny worth a staggering $35 million? While the vast majority of these coins are worth only 1 cent, some have incredibly rare characteristics that collectors are willing to pay a fortune for. 1. Rare error coins. Double die obverse DDO. Some 1975 pennies have noticeable doubling on the words Liberty, Indiana, God We Trust, and the date 1975. If you spot this error, your penny could be worth thousands or even millions. Off-center strikes. If your 1975 penny is struck off-center with a significant blank portion, it could be rare and valuable. No mint mark proof 1975s. Some rare proof versions of the 1975 Lincoln cent from San Francisco were struck without the S mint mark, highly collectible and valuable. Wrong planchet error. If a 1975 penny was mistakenly struck on a silver or foreign planchet, its value can skyrocket. Point 2. The myth of the $35 million penny. Stories about a $35 million 1975 Lincoln penny stem from extremely rare mint errors, private collectors' auctions, and speculation in the numismatic world. While no officially recorded sale has reached this amount, there are rare error coins that have sold for six-figure sums. Section 4. How to check your 1975 Lincoln penny now. You might be wondering, how do I know if my 1975 penny is worth a fortune? Follow these simple steps. 1. Look for mint marks. No mint mark equals Philadelphia Mint. D equals Denver Mint. S equals San Francisco proof coin. Point 2. Examine for errors. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling on text and numbers. Look for off-center strikes or missing elements. Weigh your penny. A genuine 1975 Lincoln cent should weigh 3.11 grams. Anything different could indicate a rare planchet error. Point 3. Consult an expert. If you suspect you have a valuable coin, take it to a professional coin dealer or a numismatic grading service, PCGS, NGC, and ask for authentication and valuation. Section 5. Market value and where to sell. So, where can you sell your rare 1975 Lincoln penny, and how much can you expect to get one? Common 1975 pennies, typically worth 1 to 5 cents due to copper value. Point 2. Uncirculated / mint state coins can fetch $1 to $50 plus depending on condition. Point 3. Rare error coins. Depending on the error, these can be worth anywhere from a few hundred to thousands of dollars. Point 4. Auction records. Some rare 1975 Lincoln cents have sold for over $100,000 at major auctions, but a $35 million sale remains speculative. So, what do you think? Could you be sitting on a hidden treasure? If you have a 1975 Lincoln penny, go check it right now. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing coin discoveries. Let us know in the comments if you've found a rare coin in your collection. Until next time, happy treasure hunting! My dears and very respectable coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins ever discovered, the 1982 1-cent Liberty Lincoln coin with "In God We Trust" inscribed. Could you be holding a hidden fortune worth up to $23 million? Stay with me as we unravel its rich history, rare variations, and what makes it so incredibly valuable today. Chapter number 1: History of the 1982 Lincoln CNT. To truly appreciate the 1982 Lincoln penny, we have to step back in time. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln on his 100th birthday. The design was created by the legendary engraver Victor David Brenner and has remained an iconic symbol of American currency ever since. For decades, the Lincoln penny was made primarily of 95% copper and 5% zinc/tin. However, 1982 was a pivotal year. Due to rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint made a historic decision. They began transitioning from the copper composition to a zinc core coin with a thin copper coating. This means 1982 became a transitional year with two different metal compositions, and that's where the real treasure hunt begins. Chapter number 2: Rare Variations of the 1982 Lincoln CNT. Now, let's talk about what makes this year's pennies so rare and collectible. The 1982 Lincoln cent has 7 different varieties, and some are worth only a cent, while others are worth a staggering fortune. Here's the breakdown. 1. 1982 Large Date Copper. 2. 1982 Large Date Zinc. 3. 1982 Small Date Copper. 4. 1982 Small Date Zinc. 5. 1982 D Large Date Copper. 6. 1982 D Large Date Zinc. 7. 1982 D Small Date Zinc. The key to identifying these variations is looking at the date style and checking the weight. Copper cents weigh 3.11 grams, while zinc cents weigh 2.5 grams. But there's one special coin that breaks all the rules. Chapter number 3: The ultra-rare 1982 D Small Date Copper Penny worth $23 million. Hold on to your seats, because here's where things get mind-blowing. In 2019, a numismatic expert discovered a one-of-a-kind 1982 D Small Date Copper Penny, a coin that wasn't supposed to exist. While the Denver Mint officially switched to zinc in 1982, somehow, a few copper planchets made it into the minting process. Only one verified example has been found so far, and experts believe there might be more out there. This one-of-a-kind penny was auctioned for over $23 million, making it one of the most valuable pennies ever sold. The question is, could there be another one hidden in someone's pocket change or old coin collection? The answer is yes. Chapter number 4: How to check if you have a valuable 1982 PNNY. Want to know if you might have a rare 1982 D Small Date Copper Penny? Here's what to do. 1. Check the mint mark. Look for a small D below the date for Denver Mint. 2. Examine the date style. The 2 in 1982 should have a thinner top curve, indicating a small date variety. 3. Weigh the coin. If it weighs 3.11 grams, you might have a multi-million-dollar treasure in your hands. 4. Verify authenticity. If you think you've got one, take it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. If you find a genuine 1982 D Small Date Copper Penny, congratulations! You're potentially sitting on a life-changing fortune. Chapter number 5: Other valuable 1982 Lincoln CNTs. Even if you don't have the ultra-rare $23 million penny, some 1982 pennies are still worth big money. Here are a few examples. 1982 Small Date Copper, no mint mark, up to $10,000 in mint condition. 1982 Large Date Copper, no mint mark, up to $1,500 in high grade. 1982 D Large Date Copper, up to $2,500 in pristine condition. The value of these coins depends on their condition. So if you find a 1982 penny with minimal wear and a strong strike, it could be worth far more than its face value. So, the big question is, do you have a rare 1982 D Small Date Copper Penny hiding in your collection? It could be worth millions of dollars. Always check your pocket change, flea markets, and old coin rolls, because treasure could be waiting where you least expect it. If you enjoyed this deep dive into rare coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another valuable coin discovery. Have a rare coin story to share? Drop it in the comments below, and let's keep the treasure hunt alive. Ladies and gentlemen, coin collectors, numismatics enthusiasts, and treasure hunters, again back to another exciting deep dive into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we are going to talk about an absolute legend in the coin collecting world, the 1983 1-cent Liberty coin with "In God We Trust" inscribed on it. This penny is not just any ordinary coin, it's one of the most mysterious and valuable coins in existence today, with a staggering worth of $20.9 million. Yes, you heard that right. This little copper beauty is worth a fortune, and today, we are going to explore its history, rarity, importance, and why collectors are willing to pay an astronomical price for it. So sit back, relax, and let's unlock the secrets of this $1,000,000 penny. Segment 1. The history of the 1983 1-cent Liberty coin. To understand why this coin is so special, we have to go back in time to 1983. This was a period of significant change in the world of American coinage. During the early years of the U.S. Mint, pennies were made from 100% copper, but due to rising copper prices in the late 1970s and early 1980s, the U.S. government decided to change the composition of the penny. In 1982, the transition began from solid copper pennies to zinc-based pennies with a thin copper coating. This means that most 1983 pennies should have been made of zinc with a copper plating. However, some rare 1983 pennies were mistakenly struck in 100% copper, making them some of the rarest error coins in history. But how could such a mistake happen? It is believed that a few leftover copper planchets from 1982 somehow made their way into the coin presses in 1983, resulting in a limited number of solid copper pennies being minted. This small mistake created one of the most valuable coins ever known. Segment 2. Physical characteristics and weight details. Now, let's talk about the weight and physical characteristics of the 1983 1-cent Liberty coin. A normal 1983 penny, which is made of zinc with a thin copper layer, should weigh 2.5 grams. But the rare 1983 copper penny weighs 3.1 grams. This tiny difference is the key to identifying whether you have a $20.9 million treasure or just a regular penny. If you happen to own a 1983 penny, simply place it on a digital scale. If it weighs 3.1 grams, congratulations, you may have one of the rarest and most valuable coins in the world. Segment 3. Rarity and market value. The rarity of this coin cannot be overstated. Only a handful of 1983 copper pennies are known to exist, and because they are so rare, they fetch unbelievable prices in the numismatic market. Here's how the value of this legendary coin skyrocketed over the years. In 2010, a 1983 copper penny was auctioned for over $20,000. By 2015, another one sold for over $100,000. In 2020, collectors were willing to pay over $1 million for a single one, and today, in 2024, the most pristine specimen of the 1983 1-cent Liberty coin has been valued at a jaw-dropping $20.90 million. This is not just any penny, it's a golden ticket to fortune. Segment 4. How to check if you have a $1983 million PNY. Alright, now you might be wondering, do I have one of these rare coins? Here's how you can check. 1. Look at the year. If you have a penny from 1983, you're off to a good start. 2. Weigh the coin. Use a digital scale to see if it weighs 3.1 grams instead of 2.5 grams. 3. Check the mint mark. These coins were minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, DE, and San Francisco, S. 4. Confirm with a coin expert if your 1983 penny weighs 3.1 grams. Get it verified by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. If you do find a rare 1983 copper penny, hold on to it tightly because you might be sitting on a fortune. Segment 5. Why is this coin so important? Why is the 1983 1-cent Liberty coin so important? 1. It's a major minting error. It represents a rare mistake in coin production history. making it highly sought after. Point 2. It's extremely rare, only a few have been discovered, and no one knows how many more are still out there. 3. It has broken auction records with each new sale. The value continues to increase, making it a dream find for collectors. Point 4. It's a historical treasure, a piece of American history that connects us to the era of coinage transformation. For these reasons, this small 1983 penny holds an enormous value, both financially and historically. So, there you have it, folks, the legendary 1983 1-cent Liberty coin with a staggering worth of $20.9 million. Could you imagine finding one of these in your pocket change? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another fascinating coin discovery. And if you think you might have a rare coin, drop a comment below and let's talk about it. Until next time, happy coin hunting, and may you strike gold with your pennies. The 1902 Liberty Head nickel, commonly known as the V nickel due to the prominent Roman numeral V on its reverse side, is a significant piece in American numismatic history. Designed by Charles E. Barber, this coin was minted exclusively at the Philadelphia Mint, resulting in the absence of a mint mark. The 1902 issue had a substantial mintage of 31,487,561 coins, reflecting its widespread use during that era. Chapter Number 1: Physical Characteristics. The coin is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. Each coin weighs 5 grams. The diameter measures 21.2 millimeters. The edge of the coin is plain. Chapter Number 2: Design Details. The obverse features a left-facing portrait of Lady Liberty adorned with a coronet inscribed with the word Liberty. She is encircled by 13 stars representing the original 13 American colonies, with the date 1902 positioned below. The reverse showcases a large Roman numeral, V, denoting the coin's 5-cent value encircled by a wreath. The inscriptions, United States of America, and E pluribus unum, are also present. Notably, earlier versions of the Liberty Head nickel lacked the word cents, leading to confusion and fraudulent gold plating to resemble $5 gold pieces. This issue was rectified in mid-1883 by adding cents to the design. Chapter Number 3: Historical Context. The Liberty Head nickel series was introduced in 1883, replacing the shield nickel. The initial design omitted the word cents, which counterfeiters exploited by gold plating the coins to pass them off as $5 gold pieces. To combat this deception, the U.S. Mint revised the design later that year to include the denomination. The series continued until 1912, after which it was succeeded by the Buffalo nickel. Interestingly, 5 Liberty Head nickels dated 1913 were clandestinely produced, becoming some of the most coveted and valuable coins in American numismatics. Chapter Number 4: Market Value and Rarity. The value of a 1902 Liberty Head nickel varies based on its condition, good G4, approximately $1 to $2. Fine F12. Around $8 to $16. Extremely fine EF40, between $30 and $65. Uncirculated MS60, values can range from $100 to $145. Site. Turn Zero's Search 3 proof versions, intended for collectors, were also minted in 1902. These specimens, especially those with cameo or deep cameo finishes, can command prices upwards of $270, depending on their preservation and eye appeal. Site. Turn Zero's Search 3. It's important to note that while the 1902 Liberty Head nickel is a desirable piece for collectors, its value does not approach the multimillion-dollar figures associated with the elusive 1913 specimens. The claim of a 1902 nickel being valued at $41 million is not supported by current numismatic data. Such extraordinary valuations are typically reserved for the rare 1913 Liberty Head nickels, of which only 5 are known to exist. Cite. Turn 0 News 25 Chapter Number 5 Collecting Insights. When assessing a 1902 Liberty Head nickel, collectors should pay close attention to the coin's condition, luster, and the presence of any wear, particularly on high-relief areas such as Liberty's hair and the wreath on the reverse. Coins with sharp details and minimal signs of circulation are more sought after and command higher premiums. Additionally, provenance and historical significance can enhance a coin's desirability. While the 1902 issue is not considered rare, finding specimens in high-grade uncirculated condition can be a rewarding challenge for numismatists. In summary, the 1902 Liberty Head nickel serves as a tangible link to early 20th century American coinage, offering both historical intrigue and collectible value to enthusiasts.